moved up to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Been there 15 years. I've been doing real estate development and consulting work for commercial properties. My son has just graduated high school, or will be graduating high school next Friday. So so we're really I'm looking at my experience and saying, did I really need to go to college to make the kind of money that I make now? And I have to answer, be honest with myself, is no. It may look good to the outside world to send my son to college, but what I'm saying is invest in real estate for 4 years, and if you still want to go to college, you can, but it won't be for money. You don't have to go in debt to work for somebody else that won't support you and your family long term if there's any issues. And so that's been our story. Now we're on a journey of creating this father-son duo in real estate and really dominating our market. So we're planning to go back to Minnesota, dominate our market. He's 18. He's the 18-year-old real estate prodigy, and I'm the coach and mentor. And we're looking for kings like Jay Morrison that's been there, done it, and that can give us nuggets of wisdom like he did all day today. We're fat off of this wisdom right now, but we're looking for that kind of knowledge right now. We're not looking for the professors to teach us theory. We need people that's actually applying this stuff, because we're looking to go to the next level and expand and live out our full potential. And so we're motivated to do that, and that's why we flew to Philly just because we know this is what we need to unlock that next level.
Absolutely. And what's your I guess I know you say you're into the development, etc. in that market. What's your actual experience? Like, what do you do?
Well, the last 15 years I done commercial development.
Okay.
So I started off my career in construction management. I went to the University of Minnesota and for construction management, worked on some large projects. I've managed over $500 million in real estate in the commercial real estate sector. My largest project to date has been $45 million, and managed that. Now what I do is the development consulting work. I do the upfront entitlements, the land searches, construction management, and actual turnover for corporate clients looking to expand. So there's big brands that look to expand, growth companies that look to expand across the country, and they need my expertise. I represent unsophisticated buyers, so those are corporate brands that do not have a real estate team. Like the Targets and Walmarts, they have a real estate team, they have construction expertise in-house. There's a lot of companies that want to expand that have it out of house. So I acquired that specialized skill set and really just overlap what they're doing to expand, apply my skill set to help them expand.
So two things I just thought of. One is that we certainly could use some of those services as we're building out this Black Wall Street model. So that's something we could talk about in the future. And then two, is that stuff in your bio? Do you have a bio for your company, for yourself?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. So I want to make sure the same thing we should do for Tim Jr. is create a bio for him as well.
Yeah.
A professional bio.
The biggest thing that I've done, so I've done a lot of real estate development for others. So I use other people's money and their plans, and the transition is now to do that for myself.
Right, that's fine. You still can leverage what you've done for others. It's still part of your experience. So those things are still notches on your belt.
Yeah.
So the fact that you've managed over $500 million in projects, still you're managing $500 million in projects.
Right.
So I still would. So, Tim Campbell, CEO of Campbell Brothers Investment Group, is the whatever, has managed over $500 million in commercial real estate through his corporate career and da. All that should be in your bio. You should stand on it. You don't gotta downgrade or diminish it because it wasn't under your own company, your own entity.
That's good. Yeah.
That's still work you put in.
Yeah.
That's still more leverage as you want to get to that next level and that next space. That's one thing that also I see lacking a lot in our community. And for those of you on Periscope or on YouTube are watching this is really good gems for you all. Is we're so into keeping it real and nobody else is playing like that but us. They're all leveraging, over posturing. It's like, that's what I call my Jay-Z in the Brooklyn Nets model. Jay owned 0.013% of the Nets, but he was a proud owner of the Nets. He didn't even own 1%. But he knows the game because he's been in the game. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the game. That's how it's played out here. You can own 1% or a 0.5% or a 1/4% of a hotel, and you're a hotel owner. And you should leverage the hell out of it. We take an accomplishment and we minimize it, diminish it. Oh, I ain't really done nothing. That's what I was saying with you and your son. One project he's done with you is a project he's done at 18.
Credibility.
Right.
Contact Brandon at jmrepartners.com.
Yeah, for you guys who want, I know Chris probably said it, but you guys who want to look into one-on-one coaching, you go to our website, jmrepartners.com, and apply there for a free consultation, or email Brandon at jmrepartners.com. But I get it. I get the game. And that's how I was able to recreate myself and rebrand myself, reposition myself, coming from a high school dropout, no college, a 3-time felon, 2.5 years in prison, but still be able to walk on the stages of NBC and CNN and Fox News and Sotheby's. And I get it. I get the game. I know how they're playing out here. I understand it.
What's the question?
What's up?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
What's the question? Outwork the work, fool. Yeah, so I enjoy this stuff though, because you know what I mean. I know it's lacking, in our community, but you guys got a great, got a great head start. You got a super great head start. You got a great head start to run with and work with, positioning. So now, as you're creating seminars for yourself, and as you rebuild your brand and bio, and you got Tim Campbell, real estate developer, who's managed over $500 million in real estate, coming in to educate your church, your community, your whatever, with his son on real estate. I want to go to that seminar.
You can't be answering them type of questions on Periscope.
Huh?
His question was, is the coaching really worth it? Keep it real.
Nope, it ain't. Don't do it. I swear you shouldn't do it. Don't waste your money. It's not. At all.
Anywhere in the country.
Nope. I don't travel. I'll be in one place.
Well, that's another king.
What's up, King? Oh, yeah, you can put it here. We can do it to us if you want. Thank you. That's like going to Escobar, ask him, is the work real? Come on.
Ask him, all right. So they want to ask you, Tim.
Okay. Tell me, Tim.
He said, is it worth it? Is it real?
It's definitely real.
I ain't even listening.
We sat with Jay this morning, and before we even met with Jay, we were on his YouTube channel and followed his work and different things. And the problem with, I'll speak for my community, is that we don't have access to that kind of intellectual capital. We don't have the access. We're not exposed to that. So what are we exposed to is what we do. And we're exposed to street life, we're exposed to getting over on the system, and we're exposed to all these different things that never got us ahead. And if you look at the cats that are broke, ask them what they're doing what they're exposed to. And Jay is a millionaire mogul. He's done it, and he has solutions. So what separates me from Jay is the knowledge that he has. And then you have a brother a king that says, I'm willing to share this knowledge, and you're asking if that's worth it. That's the gap. That's the wealth gap right there, is you know something that I don't know. So if I know that, I can apply it. Now, once I get it, then it's up to you. It's up to you to apply it, but I got to get it first. So yeah, it's worth it to me, because just what he shared with us in the short time that we've been together, and over the course that we've been doing, watching his videos, we've took our business to the next level. We've been making some good money. I left my corporate job. I was making 6 figures a year in my corporate job. I left that because that was a limitation. I want to make that in a month what I was making in a year. And so when I looked at changing the question, I didn't say if it was worth it. I said, how can it be worth it? Why is it worth it? And I started looking at the 21 nephews I got. I started looking at my son and my daughters. I started looking at my wife, my family, my brothers, and saying, yeah, they're worth it. They need me. So now I'm like, how can I do it? So how can I do it is finding the guy, plugging in, finding the guy that has the knowledge and applying that knowledge. That's how I'm going to do it.
So Tim, tell them.
JMREpartners.com.
Yeah, JMREpartners.com. Tim, tell them, and Tim, tell